Have you ever felt a chill walk past you in an empty hallway and wondered whether the building remembered every story it swallowed? If that question makes your skin tingle, welcome. We're taking a globe-trotting, spine-tingling tour of places where history, rumor, and the unexplained collide. Below, you'll find carefully chosen places like creepiest abandoned places tourists can visit, haunted hotels you can actually stay in, spooky cemeteries to visit, and haunted castles. Let's begin our journey in the silence of decaying cities and forgotten landscapes, where time stopped and the echoes remain. We start our journey in Ghost Town in Ukraine. Once a bustling Soviet city built for nuclear workers, Pripyat was evacuated after the 1986 Chernobyl disaster. Today, rusting Ferris wheels, schoolrooms frozen in time, and vine-choked apartment blocks make it one of the world's most haunting urban ruins. Keep in mind that you can visit only with a licensed guide and tour operator. Also, you will need proper documentation and will follow strict safety rules. Did you know that the amusement park's Ferris wheel never officially opened to the public? It became an iconic symbol of the abandoned city. Another creepy abandoned place is Gunkanjima in Japan. Coal was discovered on Hashima Island near Nagasaki, and Mitsubishi turned it into a bustling mining colony. Workers and their families lived in harsh conditions. Many died from exhaustion, malnutrition, or accidents, and some even took their own lives. After the 1940s, packed with schools, shops, and bars in dark, narrow alleys. When oil replaced coal, the mine closed, and by 1974 the island was abandoned. Today, Hashima, known as Gunkanjima, or Battleship Island, remains a haunting ghost town frozen in time. Access to this island is controlled. Book a boat tour that includes a guided, roped-off landing area. Don't attempt to land or explore alone. Did you know that at its peak in the 1950s, the island housed over 5,000 people in a space smaller than a football field? From islands to deserts, our route now runs across sand and memory. Kolmanskop in Namibia. Once rich from diamond mining, this sand-swept ghost town was abandoned when resources ran out and now slowly surrenders to the desert. Sunlight through broken windows, sand dunes drifting across floorboards. It's a photographer's dream and a haunting lesson in impermanence. Combine with a guided Sausesfly or Luderitz trip. Respect fragile structures and local conservation rules. Did you know that many of the houses still contain period furniture? As if their residents went out for a walk and never returned. Next, we head to hospitals where help turned into chilling silence. Beelitz in Germany is where Hitler and Honecker were treated for injuries and ailments sustained in World War I and East Germany's last days, respectively. This sprawling complex once treated soldiers and tuberculosis patients and is now a maze of decayed wards, inhalation rooms, and graffiti-stained halls. The mixture of medical architecture and overgrowth makes it both eerie and fascinating. We recommend enter only with an authorized tour. Some parts are unstable and off-limits. Photography tours are popular, so book early. Did you know that the complex was originally designed to be a city-like sanatorium? It was once so self-sufficient that it had its own internal infrastructure, including bakeries, a power station, and farms. Next, we visit an abandoned prison with a past. Although partially preserved as an interpretive site, Eastern States' empty cell blocks and crumbling infrastructure still pack a creepy punch. Its radial design and solitary confinement history inspired prison design worldwide. Take the guided history tour during daylight and the special ghost tours at night if you want hair-raising stories. They're theatrical, but rooted in history. Did you know that Al Capone was once incarcerated here? And legend says his cell was surprisingly comfortable. If you want chills with your pillow service, some hotels pair hospitality with storied ghost lore. Some guests of the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado, check in and later report unexplained knocks, strange sounds, apparitions, or mysterious music. Famous for inspiring Stephen King's book, The Shining, the Stanley's colonial-style halls and grand ballroom have long been a magnet for ghost stories, from piano music heard in closed rooms to phantom bellhops. Book a historic room stay or a guided paranormal tour. The hotel embraces its spooky reputation with events and storytelling evenings. Did you know that Stephen King stayed here when the hotel was nearly empty and awoke with the idea for The Shining? If Grand Mountain hotels aren't your style, let's cross oceans to seaside specters at Hotel del Coronado in California. This Victorian beachfront resort claims a lady in white who, according to legend, drowned in the surf and haunts the hotel's halls. This hotel combines old-world glamour with seaside eeriness. Oceanfront rooms are lovely by day. If you're chasing the haunting lore, chat with the concierge about the most storied rooms. Did you know that the hotel opened in 1888 and hosted presidents, celebrities, and its share of ghostly headlines? The next stop on our journey is Fairmont Banff Springs in Canada. Set against the Rockies, this castle of a hotel has tales of a ghost bride seen in windows and a former bellman bellhop named Sam Macaulay, who still helps guests, or so the stories go. The dramatic setting amplifies every whisper. Guests and staff have reported various paranormal experiences, such as moving furniture, strange sounds, and feeling touched. Even if you don't believe in ghosts, stay for the views in the spa. The ghost stories make great campfire conversation. Did you know that the hotel's architecture was inspired by Scottish baronial castles, which contributes to its Gothic feel? From there, we move to America's most haunted hotel in Arkansas. Crescent's past as a quack medical facility fuels its eerie reputation. In the 1930s, a con artist named Norman Baker turned it into a so-called cancer hospital, claiming to cure patients with bizarre and painful treatments. Many never left. Today, guests and staff report ghostly encounters. Footsteps echoing in empty hallways, flickering lights, and mysterious figures appearing in mirrors. The hotel runs nightly ghost tours. It's a fun way to learn history and feel the atmosphere safely. Did you know that the hotel was featured on Ghost Hunters and the Travel Channel's Most Terrifying Places in America? Castles are where legend, bloodlines, and long memories converge. They're a perfect recipe for ghost stories that persist for centuries. One of them is perched on a rocky outcrop. Bran Castle is marketed to tourists with Dracula lore thanks to Bram Stoker's novel, though the historical Vlad the Impaler's ties are tenuous. The Dracula in real life was Vlad III, Prince of Wallachia, also known as Vlad the Impaler, a 15th century ruler in Romania. He inspired Bram Stoker's vampire character due to his brutality and cruelty, particularly his favorite method of execution, impalement. While he was known for harsh tactics, stories about him were likely exaggerated by his enemies. The castle's winding rooms and turrets have fueled a vampire tourism industry. We highly recommend to visit in shoulder season to avoid long lines. Tour the museum inside and then explore nearby Bran village for local crafts. Did you know that the castle's association with Dracula is more literary than historical? But it remains one of Romania's most visited heritage sites. From Transylvanian myths, we cross to the misty ramparts of the Scottish lowlands. Dominating the skyline, Edinburgh Castle's stone walls have seen sieges, executions, and centuries of history. Reported hauntings include phantom pipers and ghostly soldiers. The castle's position above the city gives it a brooding, dramatic presence. Our suggestion is to book timed entry and arrive before closing to catch the 1 o'clock gun or sunset over the city for unforgettable views. Did you know that the castle houses the Honours of Scotland, the Scottish crown jewels, and a medieval crown used in coronations? If you enjoyed the journey, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your fellow travelers, and subscribe to our channel for more adventures around the world. Let us know in the comments which place is on your bucket list, or share your own travel tips. Remember, travel is not just about the destinations but also the memories you create along the way. Thank you for watching, and let's the journey begins.